Does your mental load ever feel like this, Mama? Like a constant buzzing in your head? Or, let's be honest, more like a drill only you can hear? With back-to-school season here, many of us feel that drill running non-stop. New routines, forgotten supplies, last-minute birthday presents, it's a lot. Today we'll talk about how to turn that mental noise down by sharing the load and by reconnecting with your body. September often feels like a second new year for families. Over summer, routines loosen. Now it's back to packed lunches, homework checks, after-school activities, and earlier nights. Add in surprise tasks like shoes that suddenly don't fit, birthday parties piling up, organizing childcare for shorter school days. For mums, this creates a buzzing background noise, the invisible mental load of tracking it all. Before we talk about what you can do, let's pause. This isn't yours to carry alone. If you're not a single parent, back to school is a perfect opportunity to renegotiate roles with your partner. Who buys school supplies this year? Who takes the lead on birthday presents? Can drop-off and pick-up be shared differently? These conversations aren't always easy, but they prevent resentment later, and they remind your family that this is shared work, not invisible mom work. Now, I know this doesn't apply to single parents, and I also know that if your partner travels a lot for business, or you both travel a lot for business, it can sometimes feel like you're a single parent when the other person is gone. So what can help in those situations? So firstly, if you have a traveling partner, you might take turns with childcare duties. And while they're away, they can still handle the digital tasks. Ordering birthday presents, registering for school lunch, or other things that don't depend on them being physically present. And then for single moms, first of all, you are the superest of super moms. You probably already have a finely tuned system and a network of babysitters, friends, and family to call on. If it still feels like too much, now may be the time to strengthen that network. Line up extra play dates, ask for support, or look into a new activity your child will enjoy that also fits your logistics and budget. But I promise you the rest of this episode will also be for you. Because even when you share or outsource tasks, some of the buzzing stays. And also outsourcing tasks comes at a cost. Financially, that is not always possible. That's when the invitation is don't stay in your head. Move into your body. For example, micro movements can be organizing a drawer, tidying a kitchen counter. Physically creating clarity in your space will help you feel more clarity in your head. Exercise can also help. Running, yoga, dancing, or whatever movement you enjoy. Structured patterns that ground you in the present. Both kinds of movement or physical activity help you step out of the thought loop and feel capable again. The to-dos don't magically disappear. No, of course not. But your relationship to them changes. You come back more confident in prioritizing and more willing to let go of what doesn't really matter. That shift from everything's urgent to I choose what matters is where calm and clarity live. So how about a quick few practices you can try this week? When the shoe shopping chaos gets overwhelming, or the preparing of lunch boxes, or the rushing to the school bus in the morning, pause and feel your feet on the ground once you're at the bus stop, of course. Wiggle your toes. Breathe into the soles of your feet. This is a literal reset. And then you move back to, rushing to the office or wherever you're going next. Take a drawer declutter break. When your head buzzes, spend 5 minutes clearing a small physical space. Notice how your body feels before and after it. And then you could try a kind of a movement snack. So you pick one favorite move, could be like 10 squats or maybe 20 jumping jacks. Do it the other way around, maybe 20 squats, 10 jumping jacks. Or just a few yoga stretches, or just turn on your favorite song and dance a little. And do them when the buzzing gets too loud and see how you feel afterwards. Yes, I know, the to-dos are still there, but you will feel differently about them. Why don't you give it a try? So back to school is a reminder that routines can overwhelm us, or maybe not the routines themselves, but everything that is going on top of the routines. but also that we can use this moment to share the load, organize our routines anew, and reset how we show up. The drill in your head doesn't have to run your life. Through movement and body awareness, you can come back to clarity and confidence. I'd love to hear from you. What does your mental load feel like right now? And maybe if you've tried some of those small practices that I shared, how do you feel afterwards? DM me on Instagram at bodyful_minds or comment under my latest reel. And if you found this episode helpful, share it with another ambitious mum who could use a little less buzzing and a little more stillness. More you, less noise. Until next time.